Hare Krishna. I welcome all of you to this channel. Today on this video, we are going to discuss on Ekadashi Vrata. We are going to cover all the points related to Ekadashi Vrata and what all thing a person should do on Ekadashi Vrata and what all thing he should not do on Ekadashi day. All the points we are going to discuss on this video. With that, all the frequently asked questions also we are going to cover in this video. So I think that this will be very informative and useful video for all the devotees of Lord Krishna so that they can very nicely practice Ekadasi in their life. Let's begin. Ekadasi, what do you understand Ekadasi? Ekadasi means the Sanskrit word, it means 11th day. In a month, there are half of the month is called Sukla Paksha when it is going to the full moon, and the half of the month is called Krishna Paksha when it is going to the Amavas. So on the both the phases of the moon, on the 11th day is called Ekadasi. So in a month, two times this Ekadasi comes, in the Krishna Paksha and in the Sukla Paksha. So Bhaktivinoda Thakur, one of the ancient point in Vaishnava philosophy, he tells about this Ekadashi day. Madhava Tithi Bhakati Janani Jotane Palano Kari. This day of Ekadashi is Madhava Tithi, means it is the day of Lord Krishna. And she is Bhakti Janani. She is the in charge of devotional service. So if somebody carefully does Ekadashi Vrata, he get lot of bhakti credits. So very important Ekadashi. So let's try to understand what is the pastime behind this Ekadashi. Why somebody does this Ekadashi? So in the scripture it is explained, once Lord Vishnu was chasing after a demon called Mura, and somehow the Mura demon escaped from Lord Vishnu, and then Vishnu returns and he was meditating in his yoga nidra. That time this Mura demon comes again and he was attacking Lord Vishnu. And when he was attacking Lord Vishnu, that time one very powerful energy from Lord Vishnu's body came out. And that Devi, that feminine energy, that killed this Mura demon. And when the Mura demon was killed, Lord Vishnu wakes up, and Lord Vishnu was totally surprised to see this lady standing before him. And Lord Vishnu asks, "Who are you?" She tells, "My Lord, I am your energy. I just came out from you." And Vishnu was totally surprised to see that without giving order, how could you understand the desire of my heart? And you killed this demon. You are extraordinary. So Lord Vishnu become very happy and he blesses this Devi that because this pastime happened on the 11th day, so Lord Vishnu tells that your name would be Ekadasi Devi from today onwards. And because you could understand what is there in my heart, whoever will do the Ekadasi Vrata on this day, he will get the bhakti in his life. He will get the devotional service in his life. So he become very happy. And in that way, people used to practice this Ekadasi Vrata. And the beauty of this Ekadasi Vrata is that no matter how much sinful person you are, if somebody will practice this Ekadasi Vrata, he will be get rid of all the sin. So the sin personified person, he approaches Lord Vishnu. And he tells that, "My Lord, all are practicing this Ekadasi Vrata and they are going to the heaven. They are going to your reward. Nobody is going to the hellish planet. What about me? I am also your citizen. Uh, so what is the seva of me then? What will I do?" Then Vishnu told that, "Don't worry. What you do on the Ekadasi day, you go and stay in the grains. On Ekadasi day, if somebody will eat grains, then he will get all the sin in his life." So that is how the Papa Purusha stays in the grains. And that is how when you practice Ekadasi Vrata, at least abstain yourself from eating grains. and that is not allowed to eat grains in Ekadashi Vrata. So I'm going to explain you the details how to do this Ekadashi Vrata and what to do, what not to do. Everything I'm going to explain you here in this Vrata. So the most important thing is that in the Ekadashi Vrata is that maximize your time in Krishna consciousness and minimize your time things unfavorable to devotional service. That is the main principle of practicing this Ekadashi Vrata. Okay, so Ekadashi Vrata is like the queen of all the Vrata. If you not do any Vrata, it's okay, but if you not do Ekadashi Vrata means you are gone, because anyhow sin you will get. And if you do Ekadashi Vrata means automatically all the bhakti credit you are getting in your life. So for sure everybody should do this Ekadashi Vrata in the life. That is what I mean to say. Performing Ekadashi Vrata in everyone's life is very, very important. So now I'm going to explain you how to do Ekadashi Vrata in one's life. So the first thing on Ekadashi day, you get up in the early morning in the Brahma Muhurta time, take your bath, and then chant the name of Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna on the bead bag. Like we chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this chanting of the mantra that purify your consciousness, that purify your mind. So that is very important in the beginning of the Vrata. And try to read Bhagavad Gita as much as possible on that day. And the most important thing to do on Ekadasi is your eating habit. What to eat, what not to eat is very important to follow on Ekadasi. The first I'll begin what not to eat. As I told, the Papa Purusha is residing in the grains. So avoid all kind of grains on Ekadasi day, like rice, wheat, bajra, all these millets, all these grains should be avoided on Ekadasi day. Pulses also, like moong dal, tur dal, all these pulses also should be avoided. And then vegetables, bean type vegetables should be avoided, like beans, choli, and those vegetables we should avoid. And mustard seeds are avoided, and sunflower oil, all this mustard oil, these oils are also avoided. What kind of oil we can use? Groundnut oil is okay, ghee is okay. And all the milk derivatives also fine, okay, you can have. And as much as possible try to avoid food item from the market, processed food, because wherever you will go, any company, when they process some food, they won't clean the whole machine thinking that are you are going to practice Ekadasi Vrata, I should clean all my machine. No, in the same machine they are grinding the groundnut powder, the same machine they will ground the rice flour, same machine they will ground the spices also. So when you purchase the processed factory made spices and you use in your Ekadasi Prasad, your Vrata will destroy. So better make it very simple. Make your spices in your home as much as possible, ginger, mirch, green chili, apply that so that your Ekadasi Vrata will be intact. And avoid sea salt as much as possible, and you can use in the replacement of sea salt, you can use senda namak. So in this way, these are the things to avoid in Ekadasi. Then what all thing we can have on Ekadasi, just like you do any Vrata, Navaratri Vrata, what all thing you eat. The same thing you can eat in the Ekadasi, like for example, Sabudana you can have an Ekadasi, then Singhada ka aata ka, they have prepared so many varieties of chapatis that you can have, Kuttu atta you can have, then Sama rice you can have, Rajgira atta you can have. So you can make varieties of item, dosa, puri, all this can be made from all this atta you can have on Ekadasi day. And vegetables like potato, papaya, gajar, all these vegetables also you can have on Ekadasi day, groundnut oil, then ghee, milk, curd, paneer, all these things you can have on Ekadasi Day. You can have a nice feast on Ekadasi Day. Who told that Ekadasi means you can't eat anything? Just imagine, so many items are there. You can have all in the Ekadasi Day. And the most important thing in Ekadasi is that you have to break the fast on the next day. And the time is very important. That is called parana time. Exactly on that time you have to break. So that is how in the if you see in the description, I've given a link, and you can download that app from the Play Store, mobile app, where you will get all the dates of the Ekadasi throughout the 2025, and you will get the Parana time also, at what time you have to break Ekadasi on the next day. That is also given in this mobile app. I recommend everybody to download from this link given in the description. Okay, now let's go to the frequently asked questions on Ekadasi. Whatever question I could uh, uh, think in my mind, and whatever questions people has asked me, I put all the questions in one shot so that all your doubts regarding Ekadasi will be clarified. Let the first question, people sometimes ask that, is this the age to practice Ekadasi? When will become old, then it will become gold, will practice Ekadasi Vrata? Sorry, don't wait for the old age. Death can come at any time. So practice Ekadasi Vrata as early as possible in your life. Some say that unmarried girls should not practice Ekadasi Vrata. Married couples should not follow Ekadasi Vrata. If you are widow, then you should follow. See, Ekadasi Vrata is not for controlling your senses. Ekadasi Vrata can be practiced by all people at all stage of the life, because we are practicing for boosting our devotional service, not for sense controlling. Can we practice all the 24 Ekadasis of the year? Yes, of course, why not? You should practice all the Ekadasi so that you will get the devotional credit of all the Ekadasi. Somebody asked that, Prabhu, what if I forget any Ekadasi, then what should I do? As soon as you remember the Ekadasi you have forgotten, you start practicing that Vrata. You start doing that Vrata, and you can have Paran on the next day of that day. In this way you can do. Do Ekadasi starts on the Dasmi? What? Sorry, Ekadasi means Ekadasi day. Dasami, see, you can do the preparation for the Ekadasi. Generally, I always recommend that on the Dasami, on the 10th day, you can have your meal maximum by 6 p.m. Because a late night, if you eat grains, then it will be there in the stomach only. Next day also it will be there. It's not good. Na? So better have little early by 6 p.m. so that you can nicely practice Ekadasi the next day. Can we offer food to our guests who are coming on Ekadasi day? So if you are not eating, why to give grains to the guest? They will get sinful reaction. Better give prasadam only to the guest, right? Somebody saying that, Prabhu, I am physically little weak. If I'll do Ekadasi Vrata, then I will become very weak. I am telling you, so many nutrients, vitamins of proteinous food of Ekadasi. You can have dry fruits, milk, paneer. So many things are there. Why will feel weak? You can prepare nice nutrients prasadam of Ekadasi also, and you can honor that. On Ekadasi day, can we apply oil on our hair? Yeah, not at all. On Ekadasi day, we should not touch oil to our hair. What if somebody gives me green prasadam on Ekadasi day? See, somebody is giving prasadam means we should not reject it, right? You can accept that prasadam, and on the next day you can honor that prasadam. Okay? Like that you can do. What if I missed one or two Ekadasi, then what about my Ekadasi? As soon as you understood that you have missed Ekadasi, immediately you practice on another day that Ekadasi and follow all the rules and regulations. And what if I don't break the Ekadasi on the Paran time? See, Ekadasi Paran time is very, very important. So make sure you write somewhere in the calendar, and in that Paran time only you have to break your Ekadasi fast. Otherwise, you will not get the result of practicing that Ekadasi vow. So, Paran time is very, very important. You have to keep that in mind. What if my family member is not supporting me to practice Ekadasi? Come on. You may not convince your whole family, but at least you can practice yourself, right? So you practice yourself nicely, and automatically, by Krishna's mercy, your family members will also soon practice Ekadasi. One is telling that, Prabhu, on Ekadasi day only it's very tough to concentrate our mind. Mind wanders here and there. What to do? And this is the trap of Maya. Maya traps you. So don't worry. On Ekadasi day, mind will cheat you, but uh, practice, practice, practice. Bring back your mind again to the chanting of the holy name and pray to Lord Krishna. Mind will be help you, mind will be focused, and then you can chant very nicely. What is this Pandava Nirjala Ekadasi? Oh my God, what is the topic? Pandava Nirjala Ekadasi. So there are so many Ekadasis. One of the Ekadasi is called Pandava Nirjala Ekadasi because once upon a time Bhima asked Lord Krishna that I can't practice all this Ekadasi and it's not possible for me to stay without drinking water. So what to do? Lord Krishna told, then he will go to hell because he will get all the sinful reaction. Bhim become very fearful. Do something, my Lord. So then Lord Krishna told that there is one Ekadasi that is called Nirjala Ekadasi. If you practice this one Ekadasi, then you will get the result of all the Ekadasi. So definitely practice this Nirjala Ekadasi. So Bhim told, yes, I will practice this Nirjala Ekadasi and that will help me to get rid of all the sin of all Ekadasi. That's how this Ekadasi is called Pandav Nirjal Ekadasi, because Bhim is to practice this Ekadasi, or Bhima Ekadasi also they say. So everybody should practice, because when you're practicing any Ekadasi, some mistakes may happen, right? Knowingly, unknowingly. So this Nirjala Ekadasi, when you practice without drinking water, then automatically all the mistakes are covered up. So in Ekadasi also there are different levels of doing. Some people do Ekadasi, all Ekadasi, Nirjala Ekadasi. That is the very highest standard. And some people do Sajala Ekadasi. They do Ekadasi by drinking water. And the next level is Safala Ekadasi. They do Ekadasi by eating fruits. And the last is by all the food item what I told you. People eat all this food item and they practice Ekadasi Vrata. And this is the last level. There is nothing beyond that, because you are getting all the cooked food, right? What else you need? So in this way, there are different levels of Ekadasi are there. One can do according to his capacity. Can you cut hairs and nails on Ekadasi? Never ever cut your hairs and nails on Ekadasi. Don't waste your time. Maximize your time in Krishna consciousness. Can we drink tea and coffee on Ekadasi? Sorry, tea contains nicotine, coffee contains caffeine. These are intoxication. And if you drink this tea, your vrata will be lost. So don't drink tea and coffee on vrata time. In Sutak and Patak, can you keep Ekadasi Vrata? Suppose some child has born or somebody has died. So can you keep Ekadasi Vrata? Yes, of course you can keep. Ekadasi is for your soul. Soul is beyond all these bodily rules and regulation. Ekadasi has to be done at all time, place, circumstance. Can we offer grain bhoga to Lord? Yes, of course. Lord is not doing Ekadasi Vrata, we are doing, right? We can offer grain prasadam to the Lord, but make sure that whenever you are offering, your Ekadasi prasadam should not mix, it should be separate. Otherwise, you can't eat properly if everything is mixed. When can we do Udyapan of Ekadasi Vrata? Generally, when people does some Vrata, then they do the Visarjan. Ekadasi you can do till the last breath of your life, because it is not for the material desire, it is for the devotional service. Okay. Can we give water to Tulsi Maharani on Ekadasi? Yes, we can give water to Tulsi Maharani on Ekadasi, because when you give water to Tulsi Maharani, your devotional service increases, your bhakti increases. So you can give water to Tulsi Maharani. Can you pluck Tulsi leaves on Ekadasi and Dwadasi? Better before Ekadasi on Dasmi day only you take out the Tulsi leaves, whatever you need. because she is also doing fasting, and Dwadasi day after fasting she will be very weak, so better not pluck tulsi leaves from the plant on Dwadasi day. So I try my level best to inculcate whatever questions I have heard from different devotees in this video, and I tried my best to put all the questions. I hope it will be very beneficial for you to practice this Ekadashi Vrata. And if you have any other questions, please let me know in the comment section. I will try to reply to your questions, and if possible, I can make another video also replying to your questions. And I hope and pray to Lord Krishna that you can practice this Ekadashi Vrata very nicely and you can advance in your devotional service. Hare Krishna.